There's no shame in admitting that at least 50% of the reason you exercise is that you have how shall I say it, a complicated relationship with carbs, or that you have a sweet tooth and you just don't want to get fat. Or maybe it's because you literally can't afford to gain weight because then you'd have to buy a new wardrobe. Or maybe you want a good excuse to buy a new wardrobe. No shame in those things either. Or maybe you want to refute people who have doubted you and put you down. Or maybe you have fitness goals that have nothing to do with your body composition. Or maybe it's the other way around. No shame. Or maybe you just don't want to be fatter than your friends. Or maybe you want people to check you out now and then. Or maybe you just love checking yourself out when you have a pump. Don't we all? Or maybe you get off on the feeling when you finish a workout, or maybe your life just feels a little out of order when you stop going to the gym. My point is, no matter how zany your reasons might seem to others, if you can use them to fire your fitness furnace, there is no shame in exploiting those reasons to the fullest. 246 years ago, a bunch of disgruntled Brits were told to give up their guns and pay ridiculous taxes to Crown and Country, which was blowing coin like a boozy bourbon king. Their reply was, get stuffed. General Howe's reply was, how about you get your ticket punched instead? And while fisticuffs ensued, the lobsterbacks got their lumps, and a nation of Yanks were then free to pursue a new flavor of life, liberty, and happiness. And to celebrate this glorious freedom to make great gains, Legion is holding its annual July 4th sale. And that means that you can save up to 25% on many of our most popular products, including our protein powders, pre-workout and post-workout supplements, multivitamins, and more. So to save big on my 100% natural science-based supplements, head over to buylegion.com. That's BUYLEGION.com. And also use the coupon code MUSCLE at checkout, and that will take 20% off anything that isn't discounted if this is your first time buying with us. If you are a first-time customer, if you are not a first-time customer, then that coupon code MUSCLE will double your rewards points on your order, which is basically like getting 10% cash back that you can then apply toward future orders of whatever you want in our store. And so again, the URL is buylegion.com, BUYLEGION.com. And I would recommend going now before things start running out of stock, because it happens every year. It is basically impossible to predict which products are going to explode, not to speak of flavors. So if you want to make sure that you get what you want and you save big on it, go to buylegion.com now. Well, I hope you liked this episode. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, subscribe to the show, because it makes sure that you don't miss new episodes. And it also helps me because it increases the rankings of the show a little bit, which of course then makes it a little bit more easily found by other people who may like it just as much as you. And if you didn't like something about this episode or about the show in general, or if you have ideas or suggestions or just feedback to share, shoot me an email, mike@muscleforlife.com, muscleforlife.com, and let me know what I could do better, or just what your thoughts are about maybe what you'd like to see me do in the future. I read everything myself. I'm always looking for new ideas and constructive feedback. So thanks again for listening to this episode, and I hope to hear from you soon.